news from the battery. Not the original battery that we had here, that had a reverse charge, and then I was trying to charge it correctly again. It failed. It wouldn't take on any charge. It wouldn't go over some 5 volts, and you couldn't get anything into the battery anymore. So, which is why I gave it into recycling. So I cannot recommend reverse charging a battery as a way of improving its capacity. On the other hand, a battery didn't have much capacity before. Anyway, it wasn't a good battery, so it probably didn't do it any harm. So it's probably only something for bad jokes, but it doesn't really do anything. So it's not something I would recommend to improve the capacity of a battery. So it didn't work. Now we've got something else that promises to improve the battery capacity, a battery desulfator. There's no manufacturer. Obviously, China is the manufacturer, apparently, made in China. There we go. And, well, I got one. They're cheap. You find them in the internet. And I'll connect it to the negative and the positive terminal. I had to use these clamps to just get this thing in there. And sorry, I'm trying to do this with one hand here. So I'm going to connect this thing. Sorry, the probe is here for afterwards. Connected. Wait a moment, it shows you the voltage. That's 12.8. And you give it some time. Starts pulsing. So it says. I wanted to know, what is it doing? There's a, oops, try to get the reflection over here. There's an oscilloscope, and here's the probe. So we're going to have a look at it. What is it actually doing? I'm expecting it to put out high voltage shots into the battery to dissolve this sulfuric deposits. However, obviously I had to look at it before already, trying to get the reflection away here. There we go. There's the cycle. There's no 540, 220 milliseconds, and so on. Sorry, 580, 220. So the cycle itself, it really varies. It doesn't seem to be a regular pulse and a regular cycle here. As you can hear from the sound, it's not a clear regular frequency. It sounds a bit croaking, and I think that is reflected in the scope. So normally we had about 40 millivolts. Sometimes it does get up that far, and sometimes it doesn't. There you go. 40 millivolts. With no apparent clear pattern. Where point to point is 70 or was 80 millivolts, and yet it doesn't seem to be a high voltage pulse that the batteries are getting with this. So I wonder what it is actually doing. So next time, I've got some batteries that can improve in capacity, and we'll hook this up to a battery. Next time, check the battery first, hook it up for a few days, and then see if it has actually improved the capacity of the battery. Well, for now, I'll leave you with a picture of the scope, and we'll be there in the next video.